Good morning. Welcome to the spiritual reflection today from Deborah's Tree. So good to spend a little time with you this morning. And I'm starting with this candle, inviting you to focus on the light as a symbol of the light that comes to us from the divine and that can flow through us to the people around us. Recently, a friend sent me the reflection guide from Interfaith Power and Light. And the reflection guide was just directing us to reflect on important considerations in our lives. And one of those important considerations was protecting our sacred earth, which certainly got my attention. So I'm going to start with two readings, one from Genesis and one from Swedenborgian Teachings. From Genesis in the Inclusive Bible Translation, God blessed them, that's the humans, and said, "Bear fruit, increase your numbers, and fill the earth, and be responsible for it. Watch over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, and all the living things on the earth." And then from the New Century Edition of the New Jerusalem and its Heavenly Teachings. Within absolutely everything in the material world, there lie more deeply hidden some means and some purpose from the spiritual world. Because the things that exist in the material world are the final effects into which prior realities are flowing. It is inner realities that are represented and outer ones that do the representing. And so my takeaway from those readings is that not only are we responsible for taking care of this earth which the divine made for us and all the living things in it, but that one thing that might motivate us is knowing that it is inner spiritual realities that are manifested or represented in the outer realities of fish of the air and birds of the sea and all the living things, all the plants, everything. And so in taking care and being responsible for the elements of nature around us, we are also being responsible and taking care of the spiritual elements within. The reflection guide pointed out that as people of faith and conscience, our spiritual values might call us to be good stewards of our sacred earth, to be good stewards of the planet that the Divine One created for us and saw that it was good. In our times, changes in our climate and environmental injustices are destroying our common home. They're harming our communities, especially the most vulnerable, and putting our children and our grandchildren and future generations at risk. So I have a few questions for you to reflect on as you focus on the light, if you want. Just let whatever thoughts come to you as I ask these questions. First of all, what teachings in your faith tradition guide you in thinking about your responsibilities for our sacred earth and for caring for your neighbors? Do you see them as interdependent? Another question. Can you identify the ways that your faith community has tried to reduce its impact on the climate, to save energy and practice environmental stewardship? And a final question for reflection. In what ways have you been protecting our sacred earth? Or what is one way that you can be intentional about protecting it going forward? And as the light continues to burn in front of us, I would like to close with a Lakota Nation prayer. O Mother Earth, hear your child. As I sit upon your lap, I listen to the whispers of your voice in the wind, the rain, and the rustling leaves. Teach me the lessons of humility, of care, and of respect for all living things. Guide me to walk gently on your surface and to nurture the world around me as you nurture me. May I always remember that I am a part of you, and you are a part of me. Amen.